Hi guys, how y'all doing? So today I'm going to share with you this amazing authentic Guyanese style chicken fried rice. Let's get into it. Okay guys, so let's take a quick look at the ingredients you'll need for this recipe. Here I have my chicken already well seasoned, and I'll show you the process in just a minute. I also will be using some bora, carrots, and corn. Here I have some broken jasmine rice. When I saw this in the store, I was super excited because I remember growing up, this is the fried rice we grew up on. We would use the broken white rice to make fried rice. We'd go down to the market and specifically get the rice that was broken to prepare our fried rice. So I was excited. Here I have some fresh green onions, some yellow onions. I'll be using some Chinese sauce, garlic and ginger, a little bit of cassareep. For my seasoning, I have Chinese 5-spice chicken bouillon, seasoned salt, black pepper, some fried rice seasoning, and a little bit of sugar. So to season my chicken, I have here some complete seasoning, seasoned salt, chicken bouillon, black pepper. Today I'll be using chicken thighs, boneless, and here I'll be adding 2 tablespoons of my fresh green seasoning. I'll also add a little bit of Chinese sauce for color, and we will mix everything well to combine. Cover and allow this to sit for about an hour or 2. Here to my preheated pot, I did add a little oil, and we'll go in with our washed rice. Make sure you wash the rice thoroughly before adding it. We will add the rice in, and we will follow up with our seasonings. We will mix everything to combine, and you want to toast this rice a bit before you add any liquid. So you want to continuously stir it as you toast it for about 5 minutes or so. And that will help to make the rice nice and fluffy. It will eliminate some of the starch, and your rice will be amazing. Once your rice has been toasting for about 5 minutes, next we will add our sauces to add color to the fried rice. We'll also add our sugar here. The secret to a good fried rice is a tad bit of sugar. You will thank me later, but if you don't want to use sugar, you can simply omit it. You want to mix everything to combine, and then I will show you what to do next. So at this point, we are done prepping our rice. And the last thing we will add here is our liquid. So we will add some water. I will add hot water so that I do not have to allow this to come up to a boil. So once we add the water in, you want to turn your heat down to low, the lowest heat. And you will cover this and allow it to go for about 25 to 30 minutes. After about 25 minutes, our rice is all done. What I like to do is cover the rice, remove it from the heat, and allow it to sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. So in case any rice that hasn't been cooked, the heat will continue to cook that rice. And after about 10-15 minutes, I just go in and give it a toss and move the rice that's at the bottom to the top and the ones that's at the top to the bottom. And that will also help to continue cooking the rice. What I like to do next is transfer this to a large serving dish that I will toss the rest of the ingredients in. So let's prepare our chicken now. Here to my preheated pot with some oil, I will go ahead and cook the chicken. You want to give it a toss and allow it to cook thoroughly. Now I will not be covering it because I don't want it to produce any moisture. It still will produce moisture, but not as much as if you were to cover it. And if you see it produces any moisture, you want to allow that moisture to evaporate before adding the rest of the ingredients. Once your chicken is fully cooked, you want to then start adding your aromatics, the onion, garlic, and ginger, and your sweet peppers or your bell peppers. Give it a toss and allow to go for about 2 minutes or so. Now in goes our vegetables. We will also add a tad bit of seasoning just to flavor them up a bit. Give it a mix and allow to go for another 2 minutes or so. After 2 minutes, you will remove it from the heat and I'll show you what to do next. So this is the point where you want to add the chicken and the vegetables to the fried rice and give it a real good toss. Make sure it's very well combined. And the last thing we will add here is some scallions, parsley, and some shredded carrots. And that's basically it. This is how I make my traditional, authentic Guyanese style chicken fried rice. When I tell you this was so amazing, I went back for seconds and thirds. I was eating it like I never had fried rice before. Like this version of fried rice, it brought me right back to my childhood. And like I said, I have a lot of fried rice recipes on my channel, but none of it with the broken rice. And I was so happy I found the rice so I can show you guys this recipe. And I hope you all give it a try. Now let me play this up and show you guys the finished product. So let me know in the comments if you're Guyanese and if you remember the broken rice fried rice. And let me know how you make your fried rice, because you know some of us make it different. But here you have it, my version of authentic Guyanese style chicken fried rice. I will leave all my ingredients down in the description box for those that are interested, and I will see you guys in my next one. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your support, and as always, enjoy.